Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Last time what happened was really cutscenes and I believe a boss fight.
I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had.
Also, just gonna keep quiet for a bit, just for cutscene purposes.
But that number recently jumped to 5.
Very true.
Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
That's gonna be great for us, actually.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Not yet.
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The Dark Hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train.
Akihiko, you in training, buddy.
You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Okay.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you kinda did that to yourself, buddy.
As long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Okay.
Relax, I've got your backs.
Okay, Junpei.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
I feel like that's very hard to believe, but then again, possibly.
This is it? This? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's
Yep.
almost midnight.
Midnight, hurry up and show your butt. Bing bing! Alright, this is pretty freaking cool. Yep. That all happens in the span of like a few minutes. Maybe a few seconds.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about?
Well, let me be the first one to say, welcome to hell.
What happened to our school?
It is Tartarus.
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about?
Yes.
But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Who knows?
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Exactly.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it.
Yay, first times all around.
Exciting, isn't it?
Very.
There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
That'd be impressive.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
That's a sting right in his pride at that point. Hey, it's a motorcycle. I don't know, it's a Mitsuru.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
Oh yeah.
But it sure is creepy.
More creepy than you
This
think.
is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why
Okay.
don't you go have a look around?
Gladly. Truly.
What? By ourselves?
Yeah.
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
But I want to go very far.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
And that leader's us as players.
One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Yay.
But wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
True.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
Junpei.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
Oh, and you freaking
I'm aware
enormously.
of that.
The strange door has appeared. Yay! That's a loud freaking phone. God. Use the velvet key. Oh, log into the velvet room.
I've been waiting for you.
Hi.
Time has come for you to wield your power.
Yeah.
The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regret.
Exactly.
You are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
The nature of my power. What about the door? I don't want to know. What's the nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
Very true with this game.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
Yeah, that's our ability. We're the wild card, effectively.
When you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you.
Good.
There may be times when they are difficult to grasp.
Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of times. Don't even get me wrong.
You have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Got it.
My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you.
Okay.
Until then, farewell.
See you, Igor. Now, I said I was going to talk about Igor in the Velvet Room, period, but there's going to be a better time than
Hey.
even...
Are you alright?
That's not now. We're not going to do it now, basically.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Sorry. I just opened a door.
Huh? What door?
Man, are you loco?
Yes.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
No, sorry.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
There is no game,
Come on,
Junpei. There's
let's
only
go.
life. It's survival. So, couple things to go over. We can check our stats. Woo. Couple things to go over. This is a teleporter. Can't use it. There's gonna be certain things that we can do to trigger that later. And second of all, this is a save point. Use it freaking frequently if you're gonna be like scared of dying like I am. Anywho, let's begin the exploration of Tartarus. Are you ready? Yes. So, Tartarus goes into blocks. How these work is usually like maybe 25 levels per block and etc. etc. We can't go into anything first.
So,
Anything further than the first block right now.
I hope I don't get lost.
You won't.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability.
So that.
I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day.
Okay.
That's why outside support is imperative.
Very.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it.
So, discuss this a little more in detail when we can go into the actual motion of this. So, how Tartarus works is basically a mystery dungeon game if you play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's always going to be randomly generated between a couple floors. So, you're never going to get the same setup, but the tutorial setup is always, like, fixed. You're never going to get any different setups on the tutorial side of this. Meaning, everything is going to be the same as it is for me, for you guys. But when we get into the actual game, you guys will have different layouts. Okay, moving into an attack. Basically, you can hit the X button and use your weapon. If you can get a hit on the enemy, unlike Paper Mario, it won't do a first attack, but you guys will get the advantage, and your entire team basically just go first, no matter how fast the enemy may be. So let's get a surprise attack, and we get to go first.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat Would you like me to explain the...
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
In this game, can you do something? You can't. Oh, really, I guess, like the only one that's really good. Mitsuru. So if you hit L1, that's the thing. Yeah, sorry, L1 was right. I said R1. I said L1, but hit R1, basically. So we basically tell Mitsuru to scan the enemy, but considering I know what the cowardly Maya is weak against, it's Augie. So let's blow his brains in.
A wisely chosen attack. Here's our chance for an all.
So when you get every enemy down, it has to be every enemy. You get this prompt. What this prompt is, it's an all-out attack, meaning you basically have to do almighty damage. It's incredibly strong and very powerful, and it scales to your entire team's level. So let's say Junpei can only hit for 1, Yukari can only hit for 1, and we can only hit for 1. So that'll do 3 damage total. But I believe it also goes into a multiplier, which is a 1.5. So unlike hitting a, well, I can't do the math right now off the top of my head, but basically that'll hit for or a 6. So it's kind of cool and it's really useful, but there are definitely some occasions you don't want to do it. This happens to be one of the occasions where I don't want to activate it, because I want to get my research done on this. Even though I think I just screwed the pooch on this one. Wait. And I should have put them on wait. A Stuff Soul. Hey, we get more items to recover our SP. Yeah, I see it. I don't want to go to it, though. I don't want to go to it. You know what? Sure, let's have this shadow actually hit us effectively. Yeah, I just disregard that.
Now's a good
So, based off what size the shadow is in this game, and I believe in Persona 4 too, it'll be judging like how many shadows are, what level they are, and if you're able to take them on or not.
Do you want to know more?
Or how easily you'll be able to take them on. No, I'm good.
The enemies you're...
Let's stand Cowardly Maya,
Attempt to analyze the enemy.
even though it's not gonna really work. So, Augie
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack.
and Augie. Let's actually show off the all-out attack just because there's gonna be more times to scan the enemies. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get them.
Get back here, you son of a...
I also love Junpei's quote for that. It's like, "Get back here, you son of a."
Victory. Great job.
Junpei's just funny to me. Rival beads, so that's basically just a Phoenix down for Final Fantasy terms. Medicine, which is just a potion. Just around the corner, yeah. I don't worry, I know how to read a map. Oh, they got a hit on us. Okay.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness? If you didn't already know.
Yeah.
would you like more detail?
Yeah, I know about the all-out attacks. We just show that off. I don't know why I keep like consistently want to stand them, but I guess I just want to. So when you hit the enemy's weak point, you basically get what a Junpei did, you know, with that little cut-in. Basically, you have a chance of hearing the main character say persona, or whatever persona you have equipped at a time. So let's say you have Orpheus equipped, which is the only persona we have right now. You'll basically hear him just go like, "Orpheus!" and like summon it. It's really cool. And by the way, why am I not using Bash anymore? Because Augie's a weakness and I just want to get all of them down for the all-out attack. Get back here, you son of a... I just love Junpei, like in general. His lines are funny to me.
Stronger.
Oh, okay, here's a new thing. Shuffle time. What shuffle time is, you basically get a selection of what you want to get. So you get a persona in some cases, you get a chalice which recovers HP or MP, or rarely both. The little wand thing, which I cannot tell it's a wand, I always think it's a flower or something. That's basically an experience, an experience up. And the sword, which is basically a random weapon based off what tier it is. There is a lot of different tiers, but we're definitely not going to be able to see them until much later in the game. So, I kid you not, we're going to go ahead and go right for the persona. I don't really need the experience or the HP right now. So, shuffle time eyes. There we go. That's also a quote from Stupid Genius's Let's Play of Persona 3. And I think it's a pretty good, like, apt term for just having good shuffle eyes, effectively. We can now make level 3 personas. Yay!
Yes! My skill level has increased.
Yukari leveled up, and Junpei leveled up.
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up!
I like the little, like, chats they have sometimes. It's kind of funny. It's definitely on the cute side of it. Uh-huh. It's okay. I know how to do. Yeah, it's just tell us, like, tactics are good. Even more Cowardly Maya.
You can perform.
Alright, everything here is just like Cowardly Maya's.
Shadows.
Okay.
There may be this battle.
Oh, also, I did not explain one thing about the weakness is. When you get a weakness or a critical hit, you will always get a once more. What a once more is just you basically attacking again and again and again. I thought that would be self-explanatory, that's why I didn't talk about it, even though I feel like it should be covered, just because there might be someone who doesn't know about the Persona or Shin Megami Tensei series and how it works. So, yeah. Oh, there we go, I just heard him say Orpheus.
The enemy is vulnerable. Attack.
Go, go, go! I'm also out of MP. Oh, crap. Or SP.
Here's a chance.
Might as well be MP.
Get back here, you son of a...
I also like the comic book style of, like, the Persona all-out attack things, too. Shuffle time! Shuffle eyes, go. Shuffle eyes, success. Cups, which is just HP. I think MP isn't later.
My skill level has increased.
Yukari leveled up, that's odd. The Shadow probably. Sorry if I was giving the text, which is really the generic text that you think it would be in our JRPG for this, or an action RPG for like this. Dungeon crawler, I guess. Oh, derp. Right, you tell me to split up, even though I hate that and I'm never going to do it. So we hit square, and we go into split up. They'll go their own separate directions.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Teleport, which we'll need.
This looks cool.
Everyone regroup.
Everyone, return to the leader.
So Junpei found something, so if we talk to him, I believe he gives us what he found. Never mind. Knowing the first area is probably just like medicine or something. It's something useless. So, considering we're also doing Tartarus, let's go into the next level, shall we? What? Ah! Fine. Fine, we'll leave. There's two ways of leaving, using the emergency teleport, which we found, or we go back to the beginning of the maze, I believe, and you can leave that way. Problem that, it's very costly, because I think, yeah, I know, shadows can respawn. Also, you don't want to spend a lot of time on one floor. We'll get into this later, but let's just say it's very bad. Stuff sold. Yeah! Didn't need it exactly, but still worth it. We do good?
Welcome back.
Did we do good?
So, how was it?
It was fun. No problems. I didn't know about this. I'm exhausted. You know, I'll probably be exhausted because we summoned Orpheus so freaking many times.
It must have hit you all at once. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass.
It took some names.
Damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Oh, come on, Yukari. You're tired too. Don't lie.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily.
Yep.
Don't worry though, you'll adapt.
We will definitely adapt because we don't have much of an option for how I play.
Better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
Oh, we're gonna surpass Akihiko, actually.
We'll see about that.
Yay, mysterious voice rung in our head. Just to full Arcana gain a rank up. We ranked up, baby! I am thou, thou are I, full Arcana. Basically, the same thing. Social link with the seas. And they're gone. Actually, they're not gone. Never mind. But cool thing about the development room is, let's go back into it. Yay! Thank you. I feel very welcomed. It's your job to make new personas and cards together, and we can basically make new personas. Even though that could fail a lot of the time. And I wouldn't recommend it unless you knew what you're going for. Actually, the funny thing is, I don't think I've ever seen it fail in Persona 3. I've seen it fail in Persona 4, but I don't think 3 ever really failed for me. Fuse Persona, so I'm not going to do it right now, but let's take Orpheus and Pixie, and we can make, whatever this name is. So, basically how it works is you take the base level of each persona, and like, you can level up personas, but you take the base level persona, and then you basically get the alternative that is the next persona up for you. So, Orpheus base level is level 1. Pixie's base level is 2? Yeah, 2. So, you do that, and then it kind of like adds up, even though there are some times where it's a complete jump, but I don't know the exact multiplications or division for that kind of stuff, so I'm not going to really say what I know and what I think I was right. So, as people could probably tell, this is going to be the next little bit of this is going to be information dumping. So, I hope you guys are ready. So, this is just information for fusing personas right now, even though we're not going to do it. There is an entire charts you could look up online for this stuff, but I'm going to say it right now. If you fuse 2 of the same persona archetypes, you'll probably get the same. You'll definitely get the same archetype in that next persona. So let's say we take a lovers. We fuse Pixie with another lovers, and we'll get a lovers out of it. I believe that's the case. I do not know. That could be also wrong, because I haven't played a Persona game in a very long time. Last time I played a Persona game was Persona 5. But anyways, yeah, that's how it works, and I want to go into more details about the Velvet Room period. I did say we're going to do this eventually, and the eventually is now. So, when Igor says that this room is from is the in-between between mind and matter, and physical and non-physical existence, what he's basically saying is, this is within your heart. Like the psyche, soul, and mind, and stuff like that, they're all connected to the soul. So, whatever you see within the Velvet Room is what you see within your soul. So, that's why, in the case of this game, why the Velvet Room is an elevator. Because Tartarus is an elevator, and we didn't see it until recently, but what the character wants is to basically being lifted higher and higher into a better plane of existence. Now, the assistant, I believe, in the most cases, I don't know if this is always the case, is pretty much what you need the most of. Elizabeth is more curiosity. So, with Elizabeth, a divine just for one job, which is to fuse personas in any way, shape, or form. Now, Igor is neither good or evil. He is not wise or dumb. He's basically in between and neutral to everything. But what my theory is, and I don't know if this has been proven or not, but my theory is that Igor is the equivalent of you. Your knowledge, your abnormalities. It's more of a infusion of yourself. So that's why Igor will only say things that are relevant for the current moment. Like, why did this tower appear? Why did we... etc, etc. So it's more or less like he's you, and he's seeing the world from your eyes as you're seeing the world from your eyes. Now, this goes into more topics of, like, if everyone sees the world differently, and then what is real and what's dream. It goes into more detail about that. So, that's my personal way of thinking about this. I don't know if anyone's gonna say otherwise, and I'm probably gonna get, like, whiplash by the fans of the community. But I'm pretty sure that's how most people will interpret it. Now, I really hope I'm not wrong with this. I do feel like what I did point out was pretty, good and pretty fine for the example. So. Oh, also, I noticed this, but I didn't say anything about it. Our chair that we're sitting on is basically what we see in ourselves, our soul. And considering our soul is Orpheus, or our soul bond is with Orpheus, that's why our chair is Orpheus. Or Orpheus-based, because the strings of fate, and etc, etc. So, talking about that, I got that off my chest. I don't know if you guys have the same opinions or not, but this is also kind of from a, I would say, veteran of the game series, just because I played Persona 3, 4, and 5. I've played 2, never beat it, but it's kind of more what I feel is right, and I don't know if people are going to see it the same way I do it. So, this room can be interpreted several different ways, but that's my interpretation of this room. That's all I wanted to say. So, in the next part of Let's Play Persona 3 FES, we are going to be leaving Tartarus and carrying on with our lives.